Hello, hello, hello. Hello. No.
Mister, is
Hello.
Dina with me in the lesson?
What?
Is Dina with me in the lesson?
Would you like her to join us?
Yes.
Okay, okay. She's
Because I
gonna
want to be
join
to
after half an hour. Okay, we will take your curriculum. You have a lot of things. We have to take it. By the way, despite her words, she loved playing with you. So, okay, this is a good thing. Now, now, the secret garden and extract from chapter 9. The
What?
strangest house anyone ever lived. Now, this is the strangest house anyone ever lived. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna read 10 lines and you're gonna read the next 10 lines. Okay? What? Anas. Okay? Okay.
Yes.
Now, okay, I want you to read in an expressional way, like that. It was the sweetest, most mysterious looking place anyone could imagine. So I'm talking about a mysterious place. What will happen in it? The high walls, which shut in, were covered with the leafless stems of climbing roses. Okay, let's say bold roses without leaves. Okay, uh, without leaves. Okay, do you understand me?
Yes.
Yes.
Mister, do I start?
What?
Do I start?
Yeah, no, no, not right now. I want you to read exactly like me. Okay, as I said to you, bold roses without leaves. Okay, around
Yes.
the around the or covering the walls of this garden, which were so thick that they were matted together. Okay, they tangled together. Okay, and they are so thick. Mary Lennox knew they were roses because she had seen a great many roses in India. Okay, from her background, she know the reflection or the appearance of roses. So they are dead roses. All the ground was covered with grass of a wintry brown. What is the meaning of wintry brown? It means this is a drawing of the image. Okay, I'm trying to portraying the image in front of you that this grass, it means that covered with grass of a wintry brown. It means that it's about to die or it's already dead. Okay, the grass. And out of it grew clumps of bushes, which were surely rose bushes. She is talking about the past. In the past, they were green bushes, but right now they are pale, okay, leafless. If they were alive, there were numbers of standard roses which had so spread their branches that they were like little trees. Okay, they were numbers of standard roses. Yes, roses, like, okay, roses that they are spreading their branches without anything, without any leaves on it, because they are about to die. There were other trees in the garden, and one of the things which made the place look strangest and loveliest was that climbing roses had run all over them and swung down long tendrils which made like swaying curtains. Okay, okay, you know what is the meaning of tendrils? It's like here, okay?
Mister, where are you?
Okay, I mean here, tendrils. It's like here. So she was describing the some of the roses that they are hairy, like they have hairs. I'm sorry, they have hairs. Okay. Now, which made light swaying. It made a great scene. Okay, swaying light swaying curtains. Now you're gonna read from there. And
And here and there they had caught at each other hour or at a far reaching
no, 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 no,
branch.
no, 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 not so good. Not so good. You're not describing while you're reading. I want you to say, and here and there they had caught at each other, and at a far-reaching branch they were hanging each other. Or I'm sorry, hanging. Hang.
Okay.
Hugging. I'm sorry.
And
They were hugging each other. Yes, hugging, not hang. They were hugging each other. Okay. So I want you to describe while you're reading. And here and there, they had caught at each other or at a far-reaching branch. So they were hugging each other, the close one and the far ones. Okay. They were sticking
so
together.
can I start?
Yes, okay, complete reading,
Wait
but with
1 minute.
expression.
And here and there they had caught at each other or at a far reaching branch
Yes, okay.
and had crept from one tree to another and made lovely bridges of themselves.
Okay,
I
so
hear,
they were linking the trees or not? They were linking them.
yes,
Yes. I here.
I hear when neither leaves nor roses on them now, and Mary did not know whether they were dead or alive. But there then gray or brown branches and sprays looked like a sort of hazy mantle, spreading
Spreading
over
over
everything.
everything. Okay, okay, okay. Let's stop in here. What is the meaning of that? Now,
What?
I, what is the meaning of whatever you've read from the beginning, from I? She, Mary, was talking to herself. She
Mister, I
said,
know, Mister. Mister, I know what to do.
okay,
Mary did not know if they're alive or dead.
yes, very good. And the brown branches and sprays, they are small branches also, looked like a sort of hazy mantle. I'm sorry, a hazy mantle spreading over everything. What is the meaning of hazy? Let's say gray or sad. Okay, sad cover or covering, spreading over everything, walls, trees, and even brown grass. We're okay, complete.
Start from where?
We
Every walls and trees, and even brown grass, where where they had fallen from their fastening,
fastenings
fastenings,
and run.
fastenings and run along the ground. It was this hazy tangle from tree to tree, which made it all look so
Okay, okay,
mysterious.
you returned again to stutter. I'm sorry. Again, you're stuttering, stammering. No, no, I don't want you to stop at every word. I want you to read them as a whole. For example, it was this hazy tangle from tree to tree, which made it all look so mysterious. Mary had, okay,
Okay, where where they had fallen from their fastening and drawn along the ground. It was this hazy tangle from tree to tree which made it all look so mysterious. Mary had thought Mary had thought it must be different from other gardens which had not been left all by themselves so long. And indeed, it was different from any other he had ever seen in his life. How still
Okay,
is
okay, so okay, stop in here. Now, from where? Okay, now she is describing that these grass or leaves and so on, they fell,
before she was Mary
they
said Mary
they
didn't
fell
know
from
where
their
did she
fastenings. What is the meaning of fastenings? Here, she was talking about trees and ran along the ground. It was this hazy tangle from tree to tree, which made it all look so mysterious. Mary had thought it must be different from other gardens, which had not been left all by themselves. Okay, there are so many gardeners. Why there is no gardeners in here? She was asking herself. Okay, so long. And indeed, it was different from any other place she had ever seen in her life. Now I'm gonna complete. How still it is, she whispered. How still? What is the meaning of still? Stand silent. She is talking about, okay, this garden stands silent without any move. She's
like this is so quiet.
she's dead, okay? There is
Yes.
no any movement in it. Then she waited a moment and listened at the stillness. The robin, the robin, it's a bird, a small bird. The robin, even the robin, it looked like still, okay? What will happen or what happened to him or to it? Who had flown to his treetop, okay? He flew above her, was still as all the rest, okay? Standing still like that, okay? He did not even flutter like all the birds, his wings. He sat without stirring, okay? And looked at Mary, okay? No wonder it's still, she whispered, she said to herself, okay? I am the first person who has spoken in here for 10 years. Imagine, I am the first person entered in here even. Okay, very good. She moved away. Okay, I'm gonna complete this passage and you're gonna start from I wonder. She moved away from the door, stepping as softly as if she were afraid of awakening someone. Okay, she was moving so softly, okay, or without any sound. She was glad that there was grass. Okay, the grass, the muddy or the what? The blender grass or the blendering grass under her feet, and that her steps made no sound or sounds. She walked under one of the fairy like gray arches between the trees. Okay, there is a great arch. Arch, it's like an entrance from the trees. Okay, arch. When the trees they come together, they make an arch. You can pass through them. Okay, so she passed through the arches of trees, okay, between the trees and looked up the sprays, the branches, the small branches, and tendrils. Tendrils, okay, wavy green hairs. They come out of the plants which formed them. Okay, now read, Alice. I
What?
wonder
I wonder if they are all quite dead. She said, "Is it all a quite dead garden if Phil wish it wasn't?
if I wish
If
it
she,
wasn't. It's
if I
all
wish
a
it wasn't."
quiet dead garden if I wish it wasn't. Even if I wish it wasn't, the reality is that it's a quiet dead garden. So she's asking herself, is it all a quiet dead garden,
Yes,
even
miss.
if I wish it wasn't? This is the reality. It's a dead garden. Okay, now complete.
If she had been other stuff, she could have told whether the wood was alive by looking at it, but she could only see that there were only gray or brown sprays and branches, and none showed any signs of even a tiny leaf bud anywhere.
Okay, okay, but this is not expressional reading. I want you to explain while you're reading. Explain by your movements, by your reactions, by your own words. Okay. Now, if she had been, if she had been with her staff, okay, this is I think the gardener. She could have told whether the wood was alive by looking at it, but she could only see that there were only gray and brown sprays and branches, which means that this garden is totally dead, completely dead. Okay, and none showed any signs of even a tiny leaf bud, any life, a small life, a small seed, even. It tells her that there is a life in here, anywhere. So now I use my own words, I use my expression, I use my voice to draw the picture. Okay, Anas, do you understand me? Okay, okay. If
Is
I
that
read,
okay,
okay, okay.
do I
If I read
continue
like that,
reading?
if I read like that, if I read like that, if she had been with her staff, she could have told. Do you think that this is an attractive reading?
No.
Okay. Do you think that you would understand anything from me comes out of me? But when I say
No.
if she had been with her staff, this is the gardener. Now I explain. She could have told whether the wood was alive by looking at it. But she could only see that there. Now I'm using my voice or not.
Yeah.
Okay, I want you exactly to do the same. Okay, that there were only gray or brown sprays and branches. Okay, small branches and branches, and none showed any signs of a life in here, of even a tiny leaf bud. Bud, it means a seed. Okay, anywhere. Okay, 10 lines. You read one, two, three, four. No, no, read. You have another 6 lines. But
But she was inside the wonderful garden, and she could come through the door under the any time, and she felt as if she had found a world all her own. The sun was shining inside the four walls, and the high arch of blue sky over this
I
particular piece of Mistletoe seemed even more brilliant and soft than it was over.
very good.
The
Now,
wall.
can you? Yes, very good. The reading, your voice was perfect. Now, but she was inside the wonderful garden, and she was inside it, and she could come through the door under the ivy any time. Ivy, it means it's a kind of or it's a kind of tree, you know.
Listen, listen, actually, the spinning the units, I I memorized the 2 units, the full 2 units.
Very good, Anis. You're perfect. I depend on you and I believe in you. You can do even better than that, and you're so strong, by the way. Now, the ivy, okay, what is the meaning of ivy anytime? Okay, the door under the ivy. The ivy, it's a kinda tree, okay? Okay,
Like I
الصفصاف,
kind of
شجر
tree.
الصفصاف. Anytime. And she felt as if she had found a world all her own. This is her world right now. This is her space to play in. She wanted to jump and to play in it. Okay? The sun was shining inside the four walls. Okay, now she was describing the scene to us inside the four walls. Okay, the walls of the garden and the high arch of blue sky over this particular piece of missile wet. This is a place because it's a capitalized missile
Mr. This
wet.
is Mr. Left. What does muscle wet mean?
It's a place. It's
Okay.
a place. Okay, so
Which country is it in?
it's a place in America, as I remember. Okay, the sun was shining inside the four walls and the high arch of blue sky over this particular piece of missile, missile or missile weight. Yes, okay, missile weight seemed even more brilliant and soft than it was over the moor. Okay, now she was describing in the upcoming lines, she was describing the scene. She said that the sun was shining inside the four walls, and the high arch that she went or passed through of blue sky, okay, a great blue sky in here, okay. Now she's seeing the four walls around her and the sky above, like it was the ceiling, you know?
Oh. So do I continue?
No, no, no. Again. The upcoming lines. sh- The upcoming lines. She was describing the scene as she saw. She said that the sun was shining inside the four walls of the garden and the high arch of blue sky over this particular piece of in this place. Okay, okay. Anas, okay. Can you wait for 10 minutes and we're gonna join again with Lina?
Okay.
Okay. Okay.